right. Oop. Hold on, it's stuck. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Meet the Dog. I'm your host, Chris, and with me today is Riker. Riker is one of our Tribbles, born back in March. His parents are Sir Richard and our very own Bianca. We haven't weighed Riker in a little while. I think the last time we weighed him, he was like 63 pounds. I can confidently say he's not that light anymore. Absolutely not. He's probably almost at a good 100 by now, right? Well, you're probably around 100 now. He eats 3 times a day, 3 scoops in the morning at night, and then 2 for lunch. Though he hasn't had much of an appetite lately, so we'll see if he wants to keep having lunch or not. Let's see. It seems like he's doing very well in his training, with the exception of he has some focus problems. But, you know, he's still on the younger side, so I'm sure we can work through that. And hopefully he'll just grow out of that with the proper training, of course. Let's see some things about Riker. Riker, I think out of the entire Tribbles litter, he probably looked, well, especially when he was younger, maybe not as much now, but he used to look the most like his mother. Actually, he looks a lot like his Uncle Percy, but color-wise, he's probably the closest to his mother. Though a lot of his sisters are starting to look a lot more like Bianca in the face now, and he's starting to look a bit more like his dad. What else? He used to have cherry eye, actually. Not too long ago, he got surgery for it. And it's looking a lot better now. He stayed with... we have a volunteer program for people who are willing to look after dogs while they're recovering from surgeries, after like getting fixed, or for in Riker's case, after his cherry eye. From what we heard, he did very well during that time. He stayed with them for, I want to say, 2 weeks. And he did very well during that, from what we were told. So I'm going to open it up to any questions about Mr. Riker, who is being a very good boy right now. I'm going to take this hand for a second so I can look at questions, but hey, you don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere. Let me just unlock my phone. There we go. Good boy. Let's see. Let's load up the questions. Let's see what we have to say about Mr. Riker, huh? Hello. Oh, Mr. Boy. Okay. Where are the comments? Let's see. There we go. Comments. Okay. Any question about Riker? Riker, hey, come here. Oh, that was so good. That was so good, buddy. That was a great recall. Yeah. That was a great recall. Yes. Oh, you watch that mouth, buddy. How is his Crafty asks, how is his personality like his mother? So, all the Tribbles are so much like Bianca. They're all very bratty. They love attention. And do a lot to try and get it. They all used to be very mouthy. Was a problem with a lot of the Tribbles, and we're still dealing a little bit with it. With I believe it's Crusher and Naomi are still a little bit mouthy. Not like bad enough that like we're worried about that causing a problem, and we are working on it with them. But he used to be very mouthy. They're all very vocal. When they want attention, they can be very vocal, and then when they have your attention, they are very good huggers, as you can see. So they're all a lot like their mother. Crafty asks, who are his dog friends? So he gets along pretty well with everyone so far. He gets a lot. We put him with his sisters, Tasha, Naomi, Deanna. He does very well with all of them. Earlier he was playing with Army from the Christmas litter. That's his older half-sister. He did very well with her. Bye, Riker. Bye. He plays very well with Sandy. We have him play with Sandy from the Angels litter, as well as Waverly, also from the Christmas litter, and Nessie. And they all play very well. He plays very well with everyone so far. So I don't think we've had any issues with him yet. What's that? What you got there? Crafty asks, how is he in public? Has he been on public transportation? I don't know if he's been on public transportation yet, but I was looking at his training log earlier, just a quick glance at it to see to talk about it here. And from what I could tell, he's been doing very well in public. At least the last couple entries I saw, it looked like he was doing well. It just it seems like a focus thing, which hopefully with some good training and just age, with age that'll hopefully start working itself out. On the other side of the river says, glad to hear that surgery recoveries are going on overnights. Were there other pets in the household where he stayed? I believe so. I'm trying to remember. I thought the volunteer who took him said that they had another dog. But as far as I can tell, it said there were no issues there, and it sounded like he did very well with that. So if they did have another pet, he did very well with them. I think they did. I think they do have another dog. Riker! Oh, look at that recall! Ah, perfect recall. That's what we want to see. The Tribbles have all been very good with their recall. That is something that they all do very well with, and have been doing very well with since they were young, and we're all very thankful for that. Crafty asks, is he good with kids? I'm not sure, actually. I haven't seen him with how he's acted with kids yet. I haven't heard anything about that either. I can't imagine he'd be bad with kids. All the Tribbles are very friendly and they love people, so I imagine that he would do very well. But I have not personally seen it, so I'm not too sure. But I think he would do well. Yeah, I think he'd be fine. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes for any more questions about Mr. Riker. Riker! Hey, oh man, all 3 times you have come right when you were called. God, I love how good your recall is. I love how good your recall is. You and your siblings, too. Your siblings are all very good at it. And we are all so thankful that their recall is so good. Because the Christmas litter, their recall did not keep up very well. They're improving. But, they, around this time, the Christmas litter, which are their half-siblings, the Tribbles' half-siblings, they had a bit of a dip in their recall where they just all started ignoring us. And thankfully, we have not had that issue yet with the Tribbles. And I hope it stays like that. What do you see, buddy? Huh? What do you see? Alright, gonna give it one more minute for any last-minute questions about Riker. Who was that, huh? Was that your sister? Was that your sister out playing? He sees his sister Tasha playing on Donkey Hill. Alright, any questions about Riker? Got some good info out, I think, right? Gonna give it until 3:15. What's up, Riker? Who's that barking, huh? Who do you hear barking? Riker? Oh, man, on point. On point with that recall. On point with that recall, buddy. Very good. Alright, I think that's all the time we have. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with another dog. Have a good night, everyone. Come on, Riker.